That's the first rebound by. 3 rebounds so far by. 3 rebounds so far by. 3 rebounds so far by. Cleaned up by. Rebounded by. Is on it. The rebound cleared by. The rebound cleared by. He takes the rebound. He takes the rebound. Good box out by. Good box out by. He comes up with it. He comes up with it. Is there. Is there. He collects the rebound. He collects the rebound. He collects the rebound. He chases it down. Rebounded by. Scooped up by. Grabbed by. Comes away with the board. Comes away with the board. Brings in another rebound. He comes back down with the board. He gathers in the miss. The board by. The rebound cleared by. Hustling it down. He elevates for it. He elevates for it. He collects the miss. He collects the miss. With the board. With the good hands. The rebound chased down by. The rebound chased down by. Up for the board. On the rebound. On the rebound. On the rebound. Able to run it down. Able to run it down. With the hustle play. With the hustle play. With the hustle play. Able to reach for it. Able to reach for it. Able to retrieve. With another rebound. With another rebound. Able to grab another board. Gets another rebound. Pulls in another rebound. Pulls in another rebound. Another rebound secured by. Controls another rebound. Controls another rebound. Another rebound by. Grabs his first board of the game. That's the first rebound by. That's the first rebound by. That's the first rebound of the game by. That's the first rebound of the game by. With his first board of the game. With his first board of the game. Has his first rebound of the game. Has his first rebound of the game. That's his first board 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 of the game. Able to pull in his first rebound. Able to pull in his first rebound. Able to pull in his first rebound. Gets his hands on his first board of the game. Able to pull in his first rebound. Gets his hands on his first board of the game. Gets his hands on his first board of the game. He grabs his second rebound. He grabs his second rebound. He grabs his second rebound. With a second board of the game. With a second board of the game. With a second board of the game. With his second board of the game. with a second board of the game. Rebound number 2. Rebound number 1. He gets rebound number 2. He gets rebound number 2. He gets rebound number 2. Pulls down his second rebound. That's rebound number 2 by. That's his second rebound by. Rebound number 3 by. With his third board of the night. With his third board of the night. Rebound number 3. Rebound number 3. Able to pull in his third board. Third board of the night by. Pulls down his second board of the night. Pulls down his second board of the night. Is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession. Continue to be very active on the defensive boards. They're playing with a lot of desire, Dora. Is making a nice effort right now to keep the other team off the glass. Have been solid today on the boards. The rebounding stats have been very even today. Are very active right now at the defensive end. They're grabbing every rebound and playing with a lot of energy. Has been a standout so far rebounding the basketball at the defensive end. He's making sure the other team doesn't get second chance opportunities. Is making an effort to rebound the basketball at the defensive end. He looks very active right now. Is making an effort to grab every defensive rebound. Their effort has continued to be very solid so far in this game. Has done an outstanding job on the defensive boards. He's been very active so far in this game. Continues to do a very good job of crashing the boards at the defensive end. Is not allowing the other team to get many second chances. His defensive rebounding has continued to be very impressive. Has continued to be a dominating presence on the defensive boards. Is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession. They continue to control the defensive boards. They made a real effort to keep the other team off the glass. Have continued to be active on the defensive boards and have limited the amount of second chance opportunities. Has done an outstanding job on the defensive boards. Yeah, he's been very active so far in this game. They've had the advantage so far on the boards. They are making an effort to follow every missed shot. Is crashing the boards and making sure the other team doesn't get any second chances. Is getting to the defensive board and making sure they end up with a rebound. Are doing a much better job than the other team of chasing down rebounds. They've dominated the boards so far. Rebounding has been a major factor today. Continue to give up very few second chance opportunities to score. Rebounding has been a big factor in this game. Has clearly been a force on the boards. His effort on the glass has been a major factor for them having the lead. Well, they continue to dominate the defensive glass. This aspect of the game has been very solid today. Leads his team in rebounding and has been all over the glass today. His effort has been a major factor in this game. Has been a force so far in this game on the defensive boards. His athleticism and his physicalness have really been on display in this game. Is not allowing the other team to get many second chances. His defensive rebounding has continued to be very impressive. Has done a nice job of limiting the other team to only one shot. He's been a major force on the defensive boards. Have been the better team on the boards today. It's no surprise they lead this game. Are doing a sensational job right now on the defensive boards. They are not giving up any second chance opportunities. They've out-rebounded the other team by a considerable margin. It hasn't even been close, Dora. Continue to give up very few offensive rebounds. They've done a nice job of limiting the other team to one shot. Have dominated the boards. You're right, Dora. The rebounding certificates aren't even close. Has been very active today on the glass. He's leading his team in rebounds and is doing everything he can to help his team get back in this game. Has done an outstanding job on the defensive boards. He's been very active so far in this game. They continue to go all out on the defensive boards. This is the type of effort that coaches love to see. If the effort is there, the results will come. Is making an effort to rebound the basketball at the defensive end. He looks very active right now. Has continued to be a dominating presence on the defensive boards. They've done a better job today on the glass. They are hustling and trying to chase down every rebound. Is winning the individual rebounding battle with his rival on the opposing team. Is making an effort to grab every defensive rebound. Their effort has continued to be very solid so far in this game. Is showing a lot of hustle on the boards. He's leading the team in rebounds and has been very active at both ends of the court. Is working hard and dominating the glass on defense. They've continued to be very solid in this half, rebounding the ball at their own end. They've stepped up their presence on the defensive boards. They're not giving up any second chance opportunities. They're still boxing out on every shot and making an effort to control the defensive boards. They're doing a solid job right now on the defensive boards. This team recognizes that they can't afford to give up second chance opportunities. Their defensive rebounding is still very solid, Dora. They haven't given up many second chance opportunities. Leads his team in rebounds and is doing an outstanding job rebounding the basketball. His energy level has been a major plus for his team. Are doing a terrific job on the defensive boards. They are really limiting the amount of second chance opportunities. Have owned the defensive glass right now. I'm impressed by how hard they work to rebound the ball. – 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « are still aggressively rebounding the ball on defense. They've owned the glass so far in this game. During the last few possessions, they've really made an effort to go after defensive rebounds. Looks very determined on grabbing every possible defensive rebound right now. They've done an outstanding job so far on the defensive boards. They're trying to limit second chance opportunities. Has clearly been the better player on the boards. His counterpart on the other team has not been nearly as effective on the glass. Have continued to be active on the defensive boards and have limited the amount of second chance opportunities. Has really stepped up his intensity. He's in double figures in the defensive rebounds category. Are not allowing the other team to get in position for offensive rebounds. They are making an impressive effort in crashing the boards. Have owned the boards so far in this game. The other team needs to do a better job of keeping them off the glass. Is not allowing the other team to have second chance opportunities. His defensive rebounding has been very impressive thus far in this game. Is working hard and dominating the glass on defense. They've continued to be very solid this half, rebounding the ball at their own end. Is very active right now on the defensive boards. He's done a nice job of anticipating the misses for the rebound. Are doing an outstanding job boxing out and keeping the offensive team off the glass. I'm very impressed with their effort today on the defensive boards. They continue to give up very few offensive rebounds. Is making an effort to crash the defensive boards. They've been very active so far in this game. Looks very determined on grabbing every possible defensive rebound right now. Has stepped it up defensively. They've shut down the other team during this stretch. There's been no clear advantage on the board so far today. Both teams are making an effort to rebound the ball. Are making a serious effort to grab every possible rebound at the defensive end. Has been doing a great job rebounding the basketball so far in this game. They continue to hold the boards at the defensive end. They've really played some smart basketball tonight, getting in good position, boxing out, and controlling the defensive boards. Continues to make it very difficult for the other team to get offensive rebounds. They're playing some heads-up defense, keeping their bodies between the basket and the man as soon as the shot goes up. What we're seeing right now is the focused effort to grab every defensive rebound to limit the second chance scoring opportunities.